We will be creating an automation that will set off a creation of a task after the completion of another task. The example we're going to be using is if remove tree has been completed, we're going to go ahead and create a remove stump task. We're actually going to populate the start date and stop date of the remove stump task with the stop date of the remove tree task. So we're going to go ahead and start and search for our trigger. In this case, it's going to go say task is edited. And you can actually see a little bit down is create or edit records after task is edited. We'll select that one. We'll go ahead and rename this stump removal. After task is edited, we'll go ahead and select the trigger, and we're going to add an extended trigger. From here, we're going to go ahead and say status. And you'll see that there are two. Status is what it was changed to, and initial value is obviously what the initial value was. So we want to say the initial value is in progress. We're going to add the and say status again. But we're also going to say initial value is planned. Next, we're going to say status. And this time we're not going to choose the initial value. We're going to just use the status field. And say is completed. And we'll also add activity is remove tree. But that's not all. What we need to do here is we actually need to go into the syntax. So you click the S up here. Now you can see that status old value is equal to in progress and status old value is equal to planned. We have a little bit of an issue there. This needs to be turned into an or, and then a set of parentheses needs to be added. So we're going to add it just after the planned and just before. And then you can say save. This will always be in syntax now because we added the or. After the filter is done, we need to go ahead and grab create task. We're going to change the title to create remove stump. The asset type, we go ahead and link it and say of the trigger record. Asset ID will also be of the trigger record. The activity is now going to be remove stump. We're going to say 0 days after the actual stop date of the trigger record, so when it was actually completed. And then we're also going to say 7 days after the actual stop date. So that gives us a week span to finish this new task. After that, you can add assignments if you'd like. Other than that, the automation is complete.